They sell it at the shop on 25th and 8th.
You know what I love?
Here's some wine for doing what I thought you'd do and helping me without knowing it. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Afro. If this is your first time here, I do reaction content and maybe some other content if I'm in the mood to do it. Play some video games here and then. I stream on Twitch. So I do a lot of things around the internet, so you can always find me. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in the comments, so feel free to drop on by. Today we're reacting to The Expanse, Episode 3. I'm really excited to get into it. Obviously, the first two were very much world building, and from what I hear in the comments, we've still got about 2 more episodes that really set up the world of The Expanse, and then we get into the nice meatiness of the show. I'm really looking forward to that. There was also a comment, a lot of you, I've appreciated everybody that's kind of like helped me and commented about things that are happening in the show, names of people and stuff, and I just kind of like to watch a show and then like learn things as they go, but I do feel that this show probably deserves me writing down some notes. So if you see me writing down something in the comments, you know, I appreciate it. So I'll kind of be taking some notes from now on to kind of keep myself in the game when I'm watching it, but really looking forward to getting into this episode and the next few. So as always, if you enjoy my reaction content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on my socials at Twitter and Instagram. And let's get into, oh, I almost forgot when we left off on The Expanse. It was, I believe his name is Holden, and his crew got basically saved by the Martians, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully we get some storyline there. We have the guy who was being tortured basically killed himself with the G-forces because he didn't take that injection. So I'm interested to see what happens with the UN and all of that fiasco stuff that's going on. And then also seeing if the detective can find the missing rich girl who was on the Scopuli, which was the ship that the distress signal was coming from, but we have no idea where she is now. Maybe she is was captured on Martians and she escaped or something. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that. Okay. Now that I've recapped it, let's get into the episode. I'm really excited.
Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Skyfly. We recovered a false beacon and identified it.
Okay, so Saris got the SOS from Holden.
Dead anyway.
He really likes the brothel, apparently.
Stay calm.
Hands big. And when you talk in and before is we.
Okay.
Is he trying to learn some kind of outer rim speak or something? Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't the type to, you know, actually go to a brothel, but I'm interested to learn more about what he's learning. There we go. That's the ship he was looking for. Apparently, the phones in the future can still get cracked.
File the report. Close the case. Enjoy your tax-free bonus.
Hey, tax-free bonus. I like that. Is this the Martian dreadnought? Looks pretty menacing. That thing is huge.
If we're prisoners, we have the right to legal counsel.
Hey, get up!
Hey, come on, hey, go!
Of course he'd get angry if they're like shoving the girl he likes.
Easy, fellas.
He's coming with us.
What?
What's going on?
The Admiral's right. Until we know more, we sit tight and wait. Unfortunately, given the...
That's rough politics.
I don't have.
So for the moment, you're completely useless, and therefore have no excuse not to come to my house this afternoon.
What's she planning?
If it makes you feel better, you're the best at rolling over. See you later.
Her face is like, I'm gonna play the nice thing, and then they're like, yes. Yes.
I like to laugh.
Great. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mormons aren't funny, but we have a comedy night at the Laugh Shack once a week, and I'd love to prove...
Mormon missionaries on the belt, huh?
Oh, you're not gonna do anything about that?
You take it. You went that way. Your dates are your own business, okay?
That's nice, Miller.
Tension of the X's.
Let's see, can't be any of the dead scumbags or missing gangsters piling up on your desk because nobody gives a shit about them, least of all you. The cute girl kidnapped side job.
I like it to be my idea. Cover for me, will you? Just for an hour.
What's that?
Yes, on a 22-acre farm in Montana. North American trade zone, very expensive to maintain. You were a tax break?
That's not the way they saw it.
Did you know your true?
So, does that pill give him, like, psychic abilities, or just... Interesting.
You never wondered why someone of such obvious intelligence was wasting her life sealing cracks and fixing gauges on an ancient crumbling ice hauler?
I never asked.
Based on the desperate condition.
So, is this guy just lying with false information, or is all this information true?
I don't believe you.
You do now.
Maybe the Martians are just trying to sow distrust amongst them.
Gray water into wine, wine into gray water. We're gonna retire to Mars and the Mariner Valley Circle of Life.
Gray water, huh?
Our operatives caught an OPA agent with Martian stealth composites. Mars is working with you.
Just straight into the talk.
I mean, all that fancy gear, and the one thing they don't allow for is scratching your junk.
The thing about it is if you put it under your tongue, it helps to relax.
He doesn't need ball cream, Shed, because he's got no balls.
Ooh.
Took that away from him when he joined up.
Stir in the pot. You're stirring the pot. He seems so robotic. What?
Oh.
What?
I flew with the Mars Navy for 20 years before I shipped off on the Cant.
Oh.
What if it was planted? What if it was meant to be found? Planted? By whom? Who stands to gain? Who stands?
Oh, did they put him against Earth now?
How well do any of us really know Naomi?
Oh. Okay. So putting the blame on Naomi, huh?
What's going on, guys?
These men refuse to top up our water tanks. We'll die out there without it.
So,
Did he just shoot into a pipe? I have a bad feeling about that. Wait, is this? I feel like I recognize this actor. Oh my gosh, it is. It's oh my god, what is he from? Oh, I can't remember what I've seen him in. Was it Fringe?
I'm Anderson Dawes. You wanted to talk?
Oh, so he's the guy in charge. Makes sense.
Lived your whole life on series. I think they're under that ridiculous hat.
Under that ridiculous hat.
daddy issues got inside her head.
Stop. Now I'm getting choked up. Other than the money, what do you...
I'm enjoying this little tete-a-tete between the two of them.
I'll ask around for you. see if anybody know anything. And thank you for preventing bloodshed earlier.
Oh wait, no. He was on Mad Men. I'm pretty sure he was from Mad Men, which I haven't watched fully, but I remember him from Mad Men for sure. Here we go. Let's find out the truth. Is she really OPA?
I don't believe in causes, and I will not be your scapegoat.
There's that little pill again. Feel like someone probably got addicted to that stuff.
Not you. It was Holden.
I wonder what he's trying to gain from figuring out who answered the distress call.
The hell is this? You join up?
Wait, what? That's an option?
That's an option?
They told me that you faked your medical records and signed on to the Cant to get away from a drug dealer who wanted you dead.
Well, that's true. So.
Oh, that's an interesting fact.
Enough! Hey! I'm ready to talk, but only to your captain. I'm ready to talk.
Ready to talk about what? The tension.
He did what I thought he would. The spike in chatter was panic. They were calling to see if anything was missing.
She's very intuitive. I like it.
Or trying to take control of Sirius. They didn't destroy the Canterbury.
Then who did?
That's the question I'd like to have answered. Not in the comments, though. I want to find out by watching.
Extrapolate the possible destinations.
Man listens to jazz. He's a man after my own heart.
Yeah.
Hey, Miller, you need to get your ass back down to Medina now. We got problems.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, we got skirmishes in the Rossi Burt.
Rusty Bird? Come on, Gia's down there.
What?
She kind of needs us here, pal.
He's concerned about his teacher or whatever she is to him.
By order of the governor, there is now a curfew in the Medina. Please return to your homes.
That's not gonna fix anything.
Get the hell out of here! Go
Oh no, now the Martian is aggravating stuff. Yep. Well, that's fun.
They sell it at the shop on 25th and 8th.
You know what I love most?
Here's some wine for doing what I thought you'd do and helping me without knowing it.
Well, we had a few. You were, I don't know, however old that is. But we let you in.
And then she swept the floor with him.
And you said, now.
Whoever gets to the tree first wins.
You dropped your cards, and we're halfway there before.
Funny.
That's what got him killed. I won't play with you. Ever again.
Interesting. So her father got killed somehow. I'm intrigued to hopefully down the line find out what happened. Dang, that's never a good thing when a riot turns bad. Oh.
Things are calming down around here. I'm just gonna stick around for a while and make sure it stays that way.
Understood, Havelock. I'll pass it along.
Okay. Stay calm, okay? Ty колтинго не get, почуєки. Come on, guys, it's over. Just go home.
Miloda be home. Tona, it's not over, Urta.
Yikes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. What? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't tell me he dies. Oh no. Man, I liked his character. Oh, that's the end of the episode too. Great. Okay, so I was right. It was Jared Harris, and he was both on Fringe and Mad Men, so I was correct on both fronts. So I'm happy I remembered that. Interested to see what goes on. That was definitely a more suspenseful episode for sure, with the riots and all the kind of like goings back and forth, the stealth technology stuff from Mars, kind of finally getting to see the Martian people and their forces, and finding out that Naomi might be OPA. I'm really kind of looking forward to maybe Holden coming clean about finding the signal, and you know, if the Martians didn't plant that beacon, then I'm interested to know or find out who actually did it, what actually happened. We still haven't seen the Julie Mao character since that very first episode, so hopefully we'll finally get to kind of go into her story down the line. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really sad that the other series detective just got straight up pinned to a wall and murdered. I actually really liked his character. It seemed like they were kind of building him up for a bit, and hopefully he gets found and they can save him. I have no idea if that'll happen or not. We'll find out with hopefully with the next episode, because that was definitely a cliffhanger to leave you on, because it looked like he was maybe learning some native belt speak or something like that from the brothel girl. So definitely interested to see that. I'm really liking Joe Miller's character and his kind of like search for Julie. It seems like he might have been one of those kind of characters who earlier on in his life he just kind of gave up, but I feel like he's starting to come back into maybe a different way of how he feels towards things. So I'm interested to see his character development go on there. We obviously have the UN ambassador kind of using her wiles to or no, she's not an ambassador, but the girl who works at the UN kind of using her things with the Martian ambassador to kind of get that information out, and now his career is over, which I feel bad about that, but you know, whatever. So that's kind of interesting to see where that goes. They found out that Mars wasn't the one working with the OPA, so really interested to see. Maybe we'll get some like straight up OPA centric stories and maybe see their leadership and see what's going on with them, because it does kind of seem like there's like different factions of OPA or fringes, and like some may not know what the others are doing. So we'll see what happens with that. Definitely enjoyed the episode overall. I'm looking forward to watching the next one. So let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate all your comments. Please try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but I really appreciate all the new Expanse people kind of helping me understand. I totally forgot to take notes like I said I was going to at the beginning of the video, but I like halfway into it, I was like, oh yeah, I said I was going to take notes, but then I was just like, well, whatever, we're just going to watch the episode. But I think I understood it a lot better after a while. So yeah, really looking forward to the next episode, so stay tuned. We'll see you with the next one.